Hello folks, this is Alex from the TimeLapse Guy, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create epic night lapses by only using your GoPro Hero 7. First of all, you need to find weather conditions that are suitable for recording nighttime lapses. It should be starry and never rain, as it could damage the camera. You could use, for example, your iPhone weather forecast. If you want to photograph the Milky Way, a bright moon is your enemy because it shines brighter than the stars, and so many stars are not visible. To see the moon phase, I use the app PhotoPills. Here I can see when the moon rises, where it will move along the sky, and how strong it is right now. Imagine the Milky Way like a CD. There is a galactic center and all the stars, and also our Earth, circle with extremely high speed on a level around it. The galactic center shines the brightest, so you can see a bright area of the Milky Way when you look towards the center, and a darker area when you look in the opposite direction. In order for your Milky Way photo to look its best, you have to make sure that you point your camera towards the center and not in the opposite direction. To plan in advance where the Milky Way will go along the sky, I also use the app PhotoPills. Depending on where you are on Earth, the app determines your position and then knows exactly how the sun will move, shown here by the moving yellow line which slowly turns into orange, and how the Milky Way will move. The Milky Way is represented here by the white dotted line, whereby the larger dots represent the bright Milky Way area. Below in the middle you can also see which time the Milky Way will be where. Especially helpful is also the AR function, which allows you to orientate yourself when positioning the camera where exactly the Milky Way will move along. Because you want to expose your photos at night for a very long time, you need to make sure that the stars are the brightest objects far and wide. Inside or near cities, it is very difficult to see the Milky Way at all because of the big light pollution from lights from the street lighting, from cars, from houses, from apartments. So you need to make sure that you are at a remote place where nobody lives and with no big city nearby. Coming to the settings, I am using, of course, the night lapse photo mode. With a shutter speed of 30 seconds, the interval is set to auto, and I'm using a wide field of view. RAW and ProTune is enabled. The white balance is 3200 Kelvin because this gives the whole shot a blue look, which I really like for nights. For the ISO min, you can choose whatever you want as long as it is below the ISO max, because I think because it's so dark the GoPro will use the ISO max anyway. For the ISO max you can choose between 800 and 1600. I more or less never use 1600 because in my opinion then the whole photo gets too noisy. So that's why I'm staying with 800 most of the times. The last settings are the sharpness, which is set to low, the color is set to flat, and that's it for the settings. To make sure your GoPro's battery will last the whole night, you need to extend it with a power bank. So all you need to do is to remove the flap for the cable connection, Then put the GoPro into its frame, close it and set it up on any tripod at the desired location. Then you simply connect the USB-C cable to the USB-C port of the GoPro, connect the USB port to the power bank, turn on the power bank, and here you go, you're ready to shooting the whole night. So that's already it for today's video. I hope you liked it and these tips will help you with taking your own GoPro time lapses. Comments and questions down below the description. Check out the description for more information about the gear I use and for some links about the software I'm using. Like and subscribe, and I see you in the next one.